Hey guys, my name is Matimio, and recently I've been playing a fair amount of the Crysis 3 beta, loving it so far. I think that when it comes out on February 19th, I think it's going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. But I've been running around with the Predator bow a lot, and I've noticed that it's a very underwhelming primary weapon, and so I kind of just wanted to dedicate today's video to talk about the Predator bow, the reasons why I think that it's just not a very viable option, and why I think that they should kind of tweak it a little bit to make it a little bit more fun to use. So if you've ever used the Predator bow, you'll know that the only way for you to get the full damage out of it is to pull it all the way back, which takes a while, especially if you're in the middle of a firefight. It feels like an eternity. And the only way for you to get a one-shot kill with it is to get a headshot at any range. So even if you're up close, you hit them in the chest with it, it's not going to give you the one-shot kill unless they had some damage done to them, because I believe it does 75 damage a shot, depending on if they had armor on or not. But this is where I kind of have a problem with it, because it does take so long for you to draw it. Really, it just feels like all you're doing the entire match is missing headshots because everyone is running around extremely quickly, and drawing your bow back because it does take, you know, a significant amount of time. The one nice aspect of it, which I'm not really doing in today's video because I didn't realize you could do it at the time, is you can stay stealthed during the entire process. So if you are taking shots at someone, you can stay stealth the entire time, unlike any other weapon in the game, which is a pretty substantial advantage. And I'm sure that's why you have to get a headshot to take out your target. But for me, that doesn't seem like a very good design decision, because it makes sense, you know, from the stance of, well, if you can stay stealthed, and this is supposed to be a very stealthy weapon, that they require you to get a headshot. But at the same time, I think this is going to lead to gameplay that the developers really don't want, and that is people that are just going to use the Predator bow to be a nuisance. They're going to stay at the fringe of the map, they're going to stay stealth the entire time, and they're going to just try to pick people off throughout. You know, they're just going to do their best to kill people from range, and it's going to, when you get killed by them, which isn't going to be very often because it is so difficult because everyone is moving so quickly, the people that are getting killed, it's just going to be a frustrating experience. No one wants to die consistently, or even every once in a while, from someone who is just stealthed at range. For me, it just seems like a flawed game design. So what I propose is, if you draw back the arrow all the way and you get a upper body shot, or you get a chest shot with it, you get the one-shot kill. Or if that's too much, make it so that if they're up close, you get an upper chest shot, you get the one-shot kill. But eliminate this whole stealth mechanic, because like I said, I feel like that is just a flawed system. And I know that the nanosuit vision is in place to kind of counter that, but I still feel like it would go too far. People are going to abuse the fact that you can stay stealth and fire at the same time with the bow, and it's going to lead to a lot of frustration. And not only that, but I think my recommendation would make the bow a much more viable option, because as of right now, it doesn't compete with really any gun out there. In pretty much every situation that I was in, I would have much rather been using an assault rifle, an LMG, even a shotgun in most circumstances, than using the bow, because you just have to get a headshot, or if you are able to get a body shot, then you have to switch to your secondary or try to punch them, and by that time you're usually dead. But I would love to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that it would be pushing it too far and would make it overpowered? Let me know down below in the comment section. But that's all I really had to talk about for today. I just kind of wanted to get this off my chest because I really like the bow. I think it's a very fun weapon to use. It's just not very useful, and I would like it to be a useful primary when the game is released. But that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, have a good one and take it easy.